Welcome to September's monthly activation. I'm Bree. I am your guide for this journey as I take you through the soundscapes and your awareness and consciousness and help you tune yourself to the cosmic energies of this month so that you navigate each day in the most effortless way possible, being in harmony with the world around you and the world within you. And so as we begin, I just want to let you know that there is no activation for August. So if you're looking for it, I did not do one, so it is not there. But here we are again in September, coming back together as we dive into these new energies that are taking us inward as we enter, the fall here in the Northern Hemisphere. So here's this gentle turning inwards, giving us time for contemplation, for reflection, for slowing down, and I'm excited to share with you this really fascinating drawing. So the way that this works, for those of you who are new, is that I do a drawing. And the drawing is a remote viewing tool that gives me access to the information that we're going to address today. And then we'll begin the journey, and I also use the sounds in a similar way. It allows me to read the energy of the field, of the collective, as well as the individuals who are here taking this journey whenever they take it. And will help harmonize it and give me information as to what's being addressed. And it's always unique every time you take this journey. So I do encourage you and invite you to take this as often as you need, as well as any of the other activations or journeys that I offer, because they do serve you every time you go back to them in new ways. Okay, so this one's actually really interesting. It's like when I look at it, it's like a landscape. But I'm always interested to hear your reflections as well, because they're always relevant and accurate and add another piece of the puzzle. So you're welcome to share. Oh, baby iguana is back. We have baby iguanas, and they're this incredible, brilliant green when they're little. And there's one on the fence right now. They love to hang out in our garden because they know it's safe for them. But here's the drawing for the day. And let me share with you for the month. Let me share with you what came through. Building with no foundation. I saw these tall buildings going up, but there was no foundation. So you can imagine what that would lead towards. Don't waste your time, okay? Don't waste your time creating something if you don't have the proper foundation. Put down roots first. Mother carries the way within her DNA. Father creates a safe haven for mother. It's like the father energy was there to create this safe container for her to go inward and do her work. Because her job was to go inward, carrying the way within her DNA. So she was doing the inner work, and the father is doing the outer work. And when those two are in balance and harmony, beautiful things occur. Okay? So planting roots requires commitment, communion, and connection. Okay, so for the father and mother to work in harmony and unity with one another, they have to be connected, they have to be communicating, and there has to be a commitment there, because if there is no commitment there, then the mother energy isn't going to feel safe to do her inner work if the father energy isn't there to protect the space, so she can go inward without having to hold both energies herself. So it's a beautiful synergy between the two energies. Okay, so there is between the father and the mother, or the divine masculine and divine feminine, there's required commitment, communion, and connection. This is work you'll love. The toil is in the soil. Okay, so putting down roots, right? Building a structure, but you put down roots in order to build this structure. This is work you'll love to do. The toil is in the soil. I mean, think about the soil that we have today and how malnourished we are, how malnourished the soil is, how our food is lacking any real nutrition. But there are ways for us to restore the soil of our being and the soil of our mother at the same time, so we can get everything we need and nourished from the food that we eat and the food that we feed ourselves, whether it's the thoughts that we think or the things we ingest in our environment, so inner and outer nourishment. So the toil is in the soil. What you thought was ease was convenience. Okay, we've been living in a culture, and I'm sure you've all seen this and probably lived it yourself. What you were thinking of ease and comfort was really just convenience. Okay, ignorance is bliss came to mind. Hard work is rewarding because it brings you home. Om. Okay, Om is the frequency of the sound of the universe, 136.10 hertz. So hard work is rewarding because it brings you home. Okay, it's not hard work as in struggle. It's breaking down the beliefs and lies. That's the work that you're here to do. You're here to deprogram yourself. You're here to deconstruct yourself, put down roots, go inside, do the work of the mother. So the work of building within. Okay, so your DNA contains the blueprint, talking about building and a new structure within that you already carry. Okay, so this blueprint is within the DNA, within every cell of your being, and you alone carry your specific blueprint that you are here to bring forth into this realm, into this consciousness, into this grid of life that is anchoring down and rooting itself, and it's rooting itself through you. Okay, so here's the drawing again. Let's review. Building with no foundation. Don't waste your time. Put down roots first. Mother carries the way within her, DNA. I just thought of mitochondrial DNA too, which is only passed down through the mother. Okay. Father creates a safe haven for mother to do her work. Planting roots requires commitment, communion, and connection. You can even take this even in a gardening analogy as well, rather than just the masculine and feminine. But when you're planting, there's a commitment there to nourish those plants, to water them, to feed them, to protect them from invaders, right? And you're communing with them, and there's a connection there. This is work you will love. The toil is in the soil, in the soul, right? What you thought was ease was convenience. Hard work is rewarding because it brings you home. Coming home to the self. Okay. Let's see where the sounds want to take us today. The DNA fork was the one that wanted to talk first. This is interesting. So wherever you are, just close your eyes and let's connect with the breath. You're going to sit or lay down comfortably, putting your hands on your lower belly. We're going to allow the belly to breathe. The belly is going to take the breath in through the nose, and the belly is going to push the breath out through the mouth. And when you inhale, pulling the breath in through the belly, you're going to connect with your hands. You're going to feel that belly push against your hands as you breathe. There you go. Bring that life force in. And then on the exhale, you're going to make that same kind of connection to the spine. See if you can feel that connection between the belly, and the spine. That was powerful. That energy just shot right up through the central channel. I love it. So continue breathing in this way. A few more rounds. Finding your own rhythm. Bringing the breath in through the nose. The belly's pulling it into itself. Connecting with the hands. To really feel that connection, communion, and commitment. Commit to this breath. Commit to the life force. Commune with it. You're communing with Source itself as you breathe. Beautiful. And when you exhale, remember to connect with the spine. Okay, there's central channel that runs down the front and the back of the body. The front of the body is the Ren channel or the conception channel. It's the feminine. And on the back of the body, when we connect with the spine, we're connecting with the masculine, the Du, the Yang channel. So we're breathing into the yin, and we're exhaling and connecting with the yang. See if you can feel that connection within your own self. And to enhance that circulation of qi, you can put the tip of your tongue gently behind your teeth at the top. Okay, creating that microcosmic orbit. There you go. Ooh, very powerful. Gentle but powerful. Notice how you feel rooted from here, right? Feel your sits bones if you're sitting. If you're laying down, you might not feel the same sensation, but when you're sitting, you can really start to feel your sits bones dropping down into the earth. So you have these opposing energies creating stability within the physical and energetic self. Beautiful. Keep breathing this way as I bring in the sounds. See what's going on here. There's a lot of work to be done, but not as much as you think. The work is done when you stop going outside, when you realize that there's nowhere to go but in, and that everything that is within you is already finished, already is. So all you need to do is go within to where the work is already done, where the work is complete. Then you're adjusting your vibration to that stream of consciousness. And that in turn begins to create that in your world, in your reality. So the work is not an effort. The work is an effortless power. The work is not a going out. The work is going in to where it already is. And in the going in, you're going to confront your beliefs and your programming about how you should be doing things. But this is the path of least resistance. Going to where the work is already done, where it's already finished, where it's already complete. You have access to your wisdom, to the path, to your intuition, to your health. You have access to anything that calls to you. When you've been given a dream, when you feel a want for yourself, it is because you have within you the ability to bring that into being. It's telling you, look at me, look at me, look at me. So bring to mind something that you want for yourself. Feel the feeling of the wanting of that. Feel how the body is being pulled in a particular direction. Okay, we usually place these things out in front of ourselves in future time because we perceive ourselves as not having that. It's not manifested in the physical reality that we are looking for it in. But now I invite you to bring your awareness in and find that want. That want is actually a feeling that you feel you would have once you have that thing. It's not the thing we desire, it's the feeling we believe that thing will give us that we desire. So feel the feeling of what you want right now. Feel the feeling of, if you already had that, what is that feeling that you imagine having that would give you? Feel that feeling right now. Breathe. Still going out into future a little bit. Feel the feeling now. It already is. Everything you want already is. It's already created. There is no past, there is no future. There is only the present moment. So feel the feeling of what you want now. There you go. Beautiful. Now, allow yourself to give you the feeling of having that now. Rather than you looking for the feeling or imagining the feeling, your heart already knows the feeling you're looking for. Allow your heart to feel the feeling that you've been seeking. And just feel that. Open yourself up to listening to your heart. Allow that feeling to arise from within you. Be informed by your heart. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful. And it might be subtle, but let's not discount the subtle. Just stay with that and continue to breathe. Allow the heart to give you the feeling you've been seeking. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now in that state, there's no dissonance in your vibration. Everything feels coherent. It feels smooth. Beautiful. Okay, that's a pure connection to the feeling rather than your idea of the feeling, which is where you were mostly before. Now you're in the feeling. Now you're feeling it now. So continue to feel that. Allow yourself to continue to connect with that feeling as the waves washing upon the shore. It's new each time. Okay? Notice if you begin to stop breathing as you connect with the feeling. Sometimes we have a tendency to want to hold on to a particular feeling, but that stagnates that energy that we want to continue moving and flowing. Okay, so continue to allow the feeling to rise with the breath each time as a wave coming upon the shore. So meet that feeling new each time, and it'll start to shift and change and grow and expand. Continue to find the newness of the feeling in each moment. There you go. That one just spread out massive ripples. Beautiful. So what that does, connecting with this feeling state, is it actually invites consciousness itself to mirror that feeling and bring it to you. You're creating an attractor field by doing that. You're becoming magnetic to what it is you want. You are vibrating in the reality of where that already is. So all you need to do is continue to connect with this feeling of what you want. And the more that you do that, it's like you planting that seed of the desire, of the wanting, and you connecting with the feeling is the watering of that seed. That's you growing roots. There you go. Continue, bring your awareness back to the breath, connecting with the belly, the yin, the mother and the spine, the yang, the father. And feel the feeling while breathing in that way. While you continue to do that, I'm going to bring in the chimes. Continue to breathe with the belly, connecting with the yin and the yang of the body, the masculine and feminine, the belly and the spine, while feeling the feeling of what you want now. Beautiful. Gentle breaths. There's a fullness and completion to the breath, but there's no effort. It's not strained or restricted. You were born with the gift. It's time to unwrap the present. Hmm. Wisdom of the chimes. That was probably one of the most unusual journeys she took me on. I'm going to do my best to explain what it is she was showing me. But after, I had said, you have been given a gift, it is time to unwrap the present, I was shown Pandora's box, right? So we have a fear of opening things, of going there because of the chaos that we've been programmed with, right? That we're told that would be unleashed if we open that box. The box is a mental construct. It is artificial in nature. And so what I was seeing with this cube, with this box, is all of the things that we have been told have been put in there, and all of the things that we put in there, and all of the things that actually are there, which is all by design. Okay, it's all you putting it in there. So you created the contents of the box. There is no box. There is no box. The idea of the box is keeping you stuck within the box. There is no box. And then this box kind of became the center sacrifice on an altar, and it began to transform into big fire. So I was witnessing this big bonfire, this flame, this sacred flame. And as this flame continued to burn, I was reminded of the cycles of the elements, and fire creating earth, and earth creating metal, and so on and so forth, and metal creating water, water creating wood, with the five element theory. And as I'm witnessing this fire as an integral part of the dynamic of the energetics of Gaia and of Mother and of Earth itself, I also simultaneously saw the light of heaven. So I'm seeing the light of the earth and the light of the heaven, and they're the same substance in different form. So we feel the fire which is within us, right? That passion, that fire, that is the element of the heart. Fire is the element of the heart, right? So that light within and the light above, and those two are connected through our mind. Through our mind. When we have that box, we disconnect the connection between our spiritual self and our physical self. That is the chaos. The chaos is in having the box. Get rid of the box. Plant your roots. Breathe. And I wish you a beautiful month. And I thank you for coming together to harmonize the nature of oneself. If you enjoy these activations, please share, like, subscribe, spread the light with those that you think might enjoy it. Use this as often as you need. And if you have any questions, I'd love to hear from you. If you'd like to hear more of this stuff, or if there's anything you want me to do, please let me know. And I'm always more than happy to provide you with the journeys that can address the things that you need. And I wish you blessings, dear one. Thank you for your presence today.